Good morning, YouTube. Today I am outside the arrivals at Berlin Airport with my history class. It's the Berlin history trip. So it's Monday. We woke up very early in the morning and we're leaving on Wednesday, so we've got 2 full days. Our hotel is at Berlin Hauptbahnhof Central Station, and we are now taking the train to the central station where our hotel is. It might be the S-Bahn, it might be a airport express, I'm not quite sure. Here we are, off our train in Berlin Hauptbahnhof.
Hey David Bay, I love you. Hi.
So we have settled into our hotel. We are now going to begin the walking tour. So here we are by the river, the Hauptbahnhof, and our hotel where we're staying is in the former British sector of Berlin. After World War II, Berlin was split into 4 parts, so Russian, British, French and American sectors. So we're in the British sector at the moment, and we're going on a walking tour of some of Berlin's most interesting and historic sites, specifically relating to the lead up to World War II. So we're now walking around Berlin city centre. That is the Reichstag building, the parliament. This river was, through the Berlin Wall, was along this side of the river, and the river...
And this is my handsome friend Louis.
And the river formed the border between East and
David,
West.
that stinks, come on!
And the river formed the border between East and West Berlin. So this kind of chain of buildings here, this complex, is part of the parliament, so it's not just the old Reichstag building. There's also a new complex as well with offices, and our tour guide has told us that the architecture is based around the idea of transparency, so we can see in the offices, so we can see what they are doing, and you know, it's a very expensive metaphor. So this is the Reichstag building, although it is now called the Bundestag because it's a different parliamentary system. When it was first built, it was the Reichstag because it was the German Reich, the German Empire, and it is now the Federation, so it is the Bundestag. And
look,
it's clearly
EU flag. We don't need one of those.
the slightly redundant EU flag. We've got, so it's the original building plus a brand new glass dome, and we're going to go see that. I think later tonight we're going to go inside, but not now. There's the new bit of the parliament, the state parliament, and that is the Bundestag. So our tour guide has told us a bit of history. So after the Reichstag fire of, I think it's 33, 34, it was actually left abandoned because Hitler no longer needed the Reichstag because he dissolved parliament, and it wasn't used as a political building until the reunification of Germany after 1809, when the Berlin Wall fell. As it fell into West Berlin, but the capital of West Germany was not West Berlin, it was Bonn. So, and it was extensively redesigned. The interior is basically all new. It's just the exterior that's original. And it is now. So we just went and visited this little memorial here, which is for the Sinti and Romani, I think, 2 variations of the Gypsy people who were also many victims of the Holocaust, and it's a very nice memorial with a little kind of artificial lake and a grey triangle. Hello and welcome back. That cobbled stone line over there is the path of the Berlin Wall.
David!
So we're here inside this Holocaust memorial, with these kind of blocks of various heights. We're kind of in the middle where they're quite high up. Like, it literally turns into a maze. It's very interesting. We're quite near where Hitler's bunker was, where he spent his last few days before shooting himself in the head. And that's where all the ranting takes place in the film Downfall. And so the modern day city of Berlin, founded in the 20th century, is an amalgamation of many cities. And the original Berlin was actually quite small and had a wall around it. This is Brandenburg Gate, the main entrance into Old Berlin, in the direction, facing another city called Brandenburg, which has now been integrated into Berlin in general. So we're now in the old part of Berlin through the historic Brandenburg Gate. Hello and welcome back. We are now going to the Topography of Terror Museum, and we are taking the S-Bahn. Hello and welcome back. Here we are at the Topography of Terror. This is an interesting museum and exhibition.
Get my hat back or I will disrupt your video.
So here outside the Topography of Terror, we have an intact part. There is an intact part of the Berlin Wall. Hello and welcome back. We have walked here. We are in Checkpoint Charlie, and there is a fake US Army checkpoint. And we're now at Checkpoint Charlie U-Bahn station, and we're going to be taking the U-Bahn to wherever we're going next. I think we're going back to the central station, I'm not sure. So the U-Bahn is different to the S-Bahn, as you can see. So we are in fact heading to the restaurant where we shall be having dinner, which is Orion Burger Tour. Here we are at Checkpoint Charlie U-Bahn station, waiting for our next train. Hello and welcome back. We've had dinner and we're now heading to the Reichstag Dome. So we're walking from wherever it was to the Reichstag Dome, and we're passing over the river. There's our hotel and the central station over there, so we're in walking distance. Hello and welcome back. We are now on top of the Reichstag, or the Bundestag, and that is the dome, so we won't climb up. In a minute, let's have a look around.
I want to have a sit down, sir.
So we are presenting our official cameo roll for this. Hello. Try not to drop. Don't. I won't. It's attached to my wrist. I've been more worried about dropping the hat.
The hat that you keep taking?
Yes, I keep stealing her hat.
He wants a girl's hat. You all know who David is. So.
She always steals my kippa in school, so this is payback. Great view up here. Hello and welcome back. We're all finished at the Reichstag, and I think we're now heading back to the hotel. It's not that late, but we did wake up at 4 in the morning, so we're all a little bit tired. So it is day 2. We're currently on a coach just leaving Sachsenhousen concentration camp, where we spent an hour and a half. I did not take pictures because I don't think this is the kind of experience that I can really share with the internet in the same way as I do happy times in the holiday. It's something that you need to experience firsthand to see for yourself. It's quite something. So we are now heading back to Berlin, and we're going to continue a kind of tour of interesting historical sites in the city. Hello and welcome back. We just visited the Wansee Conference Centre, where the final decision of the final solution was made, the Wansee Conference.
Right guys, seatbelts on please.
We're now going to the Olympic Stadium, and here we are at the Olympic Stadium. It's even got a U-Bahn station. Unfortunately, we'll be going by coach, so... Good morning, it is our third and final day, although we're not really doing anything today. We're just going home. We woke up at about 5:30 this morning, but we get to be back by about noon, so it's not a problem. So, by the way, I originally thought we were getting back at midnight because I misread the timetable. It was quite funny. So we are now getting our Deutsche Bahn Regio back to the airport. Here is Berlin Hauptbahnhof station, and here's that annoying Ellie girl who doesn't know what words mean.
He's weird.
You're the one who doesn't know what words mean.
I know exactly what words mean.
There you go. And here is our train to Berlin Schönefeld Airport.
I know more.
Hello and welcome back. That's the station, and we are now walking to the airport to catch our flight back to Manchester. If you have enjoyed this video, do hit the subscribe button. That would be nice. Not that I care. Well, I do care, but you know, whatever.